Hello guys, how are you all? Hope you all are doing well. So today we are on the last video of our chapter, or I can say that we are on the last phase of our chapter. What is democracy? Why is democracy? So before starting the last topic of our chapter, let us first go through the different topics which we read in this chapter. The first topic we read in our chapter is the meaning of democracy. Then we read about the features of democracy. With the meaning and the features of democracy, we just totally understood about the meaning and what is the democracy. That means the first part of a chapter is completed with the help of these two topics. And the next topic which we read is arguments, in which we read about arguments for democracy and arguments against democracy. Clear? In arguments for democracy, we read about all the points in the favor of a democracy. Arguments against democracy, we read about all the negative points of democracy. So, by reading about all the positive and the negative points of democracy, we just come to know why we need democracy. Because a simple conclusion drawn out from these arguments that somehow democracy is considered as the better form of government as compared to monarchies and the dictatorship kind of a government, because in this maximum decisions, maximum powers lies in the hand of our general public. The next topic we are having, which we are going to read out in this video, is broader meaning of democracy. As we read about meaning, features, and all these things we read about, so we are going to read about it's the meaning of democracy in our broader sense. How in the broader sense? As this is a country, I just give an example, like this is a particular country we are having, and we are having a number of people in the country. People used to say, and we used to say, democracy is the rule of people. But what if when all these people start ruling together? अगर क्लास में भी सारे बच्चे अपने अपने डिसीजंस लेने लग जाएं, then what will happen? There will be a lot of disputes, there will be a lot of confusions, as well as a lot of problems will be there. Clear? So in this way, when rule of people are here, so in this situation, people just select their representatives from the different groups. What they do? They just select the representatives, and these representatives take decisions on the behalf of our people. Clear? As well as somehow if government give a chance to rule in a country, okay, or to just hold a meeting over there, organize a meeting so that every person can able to participate in that and they can able to take a decision. But do you really think these 100% population will be present there? Some will take part with full of enthusiasm. Some felt like that they are not having any kind of desires or skills may not be there to take a decisions for the country. Clear? So in this way, if we talk about democracy is a rule of people, but they make it possible with the help of representatives so that representatives can take a decisions for the for the people. Clear? Let us have a look from a book. Here you can see that in the country we call democracy. Okay, and all the people do not rule, because it seems to be a very typical task if everyone start ruling in a country. As well as somehow the majority of the people, you can see over here that modern democracy involves a large number of a people. Clear? They just want the participation of maximum number of a people, but all will be present at a particular time. Physically present is impossible, and impossible to sit together and take a collective decision. If we take an example of a parliament, when a decision is taken by them, then what will happen? There is a lot of disputes. The people start tapping up their tables, they start shouting over there. So why so? Because somehow people are not agree, no, we just cannot able to satisfy the 100% population over there. So in this way, it is the decisions lies in the hand of our representatives so that representatives can able to finalize a particular decisions. Clear? And apart from the country, sometimes we use the meaning or the word democracy a lot of time. Like we just consider say na, yeah, we are living in a democratic country. This is my right to express my views. मैं डेमोक्रेटिक कंट्री में रहता हूँ या रहती हूँ तो मैं ये काम कर सकता हूँ मैं कहीं भी घूम सकता हूँ ठीक है सो हेयर वी आर हैविंग सम एग्जांपल्स एज वी आर हैविंग इफ यू टॉक अबाउट अ डेमोक्रेटिक फैमिली वेयर ऑल द डिसीजंस is taken when the people sit together and they just come on the particular conclusion over there. Clear? And next example, sometimes students do not like the teachers who do not allow students to speak and ask the question in the classroom. Clear? So if we are not allowing you to take to ask the questions, to take your doubts, so it means we are not giving you a democratic environment. So students want a teacher should be democratic, should give us the democratic environment. So in this way, somehow the people want a democracy means the rule of a people at different situations in a different areas. And if we talk about the decisions taken by them, so in the decision involves consultation. Consultation means we must consultate, we must discuss with the other persons, and it should not be like this the one group is getting a lot of affected by all these things whereas the other group is enjoying the majority rights. Clear? And democracy is considered as a principle which should be applied in the whole areas or in every sphere of our country if we are living in a democratic country. Some people say that a true democracy only exists when there should be no hunger, when no one goes hungry on their beds. Clear? As well as in this way, every citizens must, but according to me, democracy must give equal rights to every citizens so that they can able to play an equal role. So to fulfill this situation, basically in our India, when the constitution was framed, they just give us right to vote so that, and one vote means one value, so that every person is considered as equal and the voting should be considered as the fair. And you know what? The democracy work is not completed only by giving the votes to our representatives. It is all in the hand of a people that when the decision is taken by the representatives, when the decision is taken by the leaders, and in that situation, people should play an important role, an active role, because once the democracy is set up, clear, so we need to give our duties, we are having some rights so that we can able to maintain the democracy and the dignity of a democracy, because the work of people, the attitude of people and the view of our citizens play a major role to take a decision to set up the democracy or to strengthen the democracy in our country. Clear? In short, the broader meaning of a democracy is just a conclusion of a whole chapter. Kindly go through with the topic, kindly go through the whole each and every statement. If you find any difficulty, then you guys are free to ask the doubts from me. But kindly go through with this, because if the conclusion is not clear, it means that you are living some questions in your mind. Clear? So it should be clear to you guys. Till then, take care. Bye bye.